Okay, here's a good question. I think this is more for me and Fresh, but I'll ask this. When are y'all going to fulfill your purpose as men having kids and taking care of your family? So I'll turn it to you guys first to answer, then we can follow up after.
Ask the question again.
The question here is, when are y'all going to fulfill your purpose as a man having kids and taking care of your family?
I've already fulfilled that purpose.
I'm fulfilling that too. Got 3. I want 1 more.
Really? Are you married?
I see you.
Yeah. But really? How long? How many years?
Oh, like 5 or something.
No, congratulations. That's cute. 5 or something. You married?
Yeah, I've been married for over a decade.
Really?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
I have 5.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all deep in y'all knee deep in
Well,
it.
You want 1 more?
I have 3 stepkids and 2 biological kids.
You want another one?
Yeah, maybe 1 more.
All right.
Who else got kids? And married?
I'm not a man, so
I'll say when I find the right woman, I'll have kids.
Who? Fresh?
Yeah,
How many?
maybe 1.
Maybe 1?
what's your goal?
Just 1.
Just
You
one.
want to have
If I
kids?
do.
You
Who
feel me? 2 unlucky
Do any
days.
of you
feel
even
me?
want
Men are
kids?
different.
No.
No, I do.
I want
I want
When?
to. I already have one, so you know I'm already.
All right, thumbs up. Hold on, ladies.
Let me do the signs.
Let me just, let's do the signs.
Wait, you didn't say you had a kid earlier.
They didn't ask me.
They did too ask you.
He didn't ask her.
Wait, get the diapers. And I'm a finance mom. And I'm a finance mom. Yeah, and I pay my bills.
Okay.
Don't give a fuck, but I'm here.
All right, real quick. Raise of hands. Who wants to have children? Thumbs up.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, ladies, come on, throw them up.
Damn, Chile, what's
Chile,
wrong,
fuck them
babe?
kids.
Can you put up a thumb
She
thing?
said,
You said put it up if you want kids. I don't want kids.
Okay,
So put it up or
red,
down.
The red
one.
The red.
Hell
All right,
no.
so every
She
girl
said,
here
fuck
wants
them kids.
kids except
that's
for her.
crazy.
Okay.
You would never be on my knees.
Yeah, Andrew, go ahead. Do you have anything you want
If
to
I
say?
don't find the right person, though, I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree
To
with
be
you.
Have her do the
honest,
thing.
Like, to
I'm
be
just
honest,
saying,
it's not there.
it's
Have her
not
do
like
the
I'm
ratings thing.
No, there's
that
nobody.
desperate
There's nobody
to-
perfect you can find. I'm telling you that.
No, I know.
There's nobody who's prepared for parent life ever.
I want
I
a
mean,
bunch
she
of
knows.
But I'm not
No.
just gonna have a kid to have
Yeah,
a kid.
for
is
sure,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's all.
Mhm.
I mean, but you're like 30 what?
I don't know.
35?
No,
Me?
she's.
Yeah.
Chris is
33.
asking.
I mean, you.
I have
you
a little
don't know?
time.
No, you don't have time.
No,
bro.
I'm saying.
That's the thing.
I'm saying if I meet
You gotta find a man.
someone.
Yeah, get to know for 2 or 3
She
extra
do
years.
got time,
Y'all
bro.
get pregnant. Maybe.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Might not, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
All right. Yeah, 'cause-
ideally yes, but I'm not gonna
Like,
like.
let's say you
just-
met a guy tomorrow. Like, you'd probably end up getting married to him and having kids by the time you're like 36.
Like you never know what
That's so
happens,
good.
guys.
Well, I mean, that's considered a high risk
You know,
pregnancy.
you're able to
know.
have maybe 1.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah, sorry, man.
I would be open to it.
Open?
I love children.
No, not open.
Yeah, because it would be a high risk pregnancy is the
I'm
thing.
not against that ever.
I mean,
Yeah.
some guys will try.
Why'd you like put it off? Like, why do you not?
Oh, I am a cautionary tale of my own. So I no,
You believed in feminism 10 years ago?
no.
Never?
I've always wanted like the traditional relationship and it to be like the man of the head of the household.
Yeah.
And so I expected the men
What part of
to
North Carolina are you from originally?
Charlotte.
Okay.
So I expected that the men that I was dating to play their role, but I wasn't playing my role.
Okay.
So
What-
I
what-
wasn't.
Like, what happened? Like,
I wasn't cooking. I didn't think I had to. I didn't. I
Oh.
thought I could like put my 2 cents in when it wasn't wanted. And
it
I
never
thought,
is.
and I thought like, you know, oh well, if these guys that I've been dating like don't like that, I'm not gonna change. But I just had like an epiphany
You did
within
30.
like the past 6 months.
Yeah, 30.
So now I'm like, it's not too late for me,
Yes, it
right?
is.
I just didn't know any different.
Bro, it's too late, bro.
We're cutting
No,
close, babe.
sorry.
Just give it up.
I'm just kidding. It's okay.
Andrew,
what do you think?
Maybe I'll be an advocate for girls and be like,
Andrew,
listen, don't do
what's your
what I
take
did.
on this?
That would
It's
be
gonna
good.
have to be. It's gonna have to be huge settling. There's no real way around it, and you're.
Well, let's pull up the calculator for her. Fuck it.
The person you settle
Oh,
for is not
God.
going to be optimal, and you're only going to be able to have maybe 1
So
or 2
is
kids.
it better that I settle or then I don't get married and not have kids?
I would settle and get
Okay.
married.
I mean,
Yeah, what is
Yeah, I
okay,
would
you
lower.
said
I would
married.
significantly lower your standards for
Yes.
you know
Okay.
Joe Bill who lives out in the middle of nowhere And
I like country men.
you know, maybe he has a beer belly and he drinks a little too much beer and this type of
Okay.
thing, but he treats you good.
You got the calculator?
Oh God.
All right, minimum age.
Oh.
30,
Okay, 30 to what?
45.
Okay, you're lowering your standards on this, by the way.
Yeah, you're lower.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
You are gonna. Well, we should start with her real standards.
Oh, okay.
And then we can go to the just to see where
Okay,
she where
okay.
she stands. And then all right, but yeah, okay. What's the minimum height? Keep it real.
5'8". They really could be. I'm 5'3". So
Okay. Race.
any like I don't
Man,
have.
come on, man! Don't do the typical white girl. I'll take any. Most white
Hey,
women prefer.
You don't know me.
Most white women overwhelmingly
Okay.
prefer only white men. They only deal with black dudes if you got some money or some
White
status.
Hispanic,
No,
right?
Keep it a million.
no, a lot
There's
of white
nothing
guys
wrong.
date
Hold on,
black
everybody.
guys.
Hold on. I don't want white people to be scared to say, "Oh, I don't want to
No,
come
I'm
off
not.
as racist."
I'm not scared.
If you prefer, that's totally cool. Don't let anybody shame you. So
it
what's your
Asian.
preferential race?
I honestly I don't have a specific attraction
Okay.
to certain.
Will you do Asian
looks.
guys?
Yes.
Like love you long time Asian.
Yeah. What's wrong
Chinese.
with them? Yeah, I mean,
All right. Will you do black?
yes, I would. I mean,
All right. Would you do
What do you-
white? I'm just kidding.
you just
Would you white? Yeah, Hispanic. Would you do Hispanic?
yes.
Okay.
What,
You'll do all. Okay.
you guys just told me to like lower my standards anyway.
No, no,
so
no,
even
no,
if
no,
I
no, no,
had
no, 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 no,
one,
no, no.
First would
we
not.
want your real standards so
No,
that we can
that's
get a
it.
real. Okay, bare minimum education for you then.
there's men that don't go to college anymore and they make way more than everyone else. So I wouldn't
What's the bare minimum
say. I mean, high school.
High school. All right. Bare minimum
Yeah.
income then. Be honest about this.
70,000.
Okay.
They have to make more than a teacher.
Okay. Can he be obese?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then
Thank you,
obviously
Chris.
not married, right? So, okay, let's go ahead.
Obese, though, with the BMI thing, it's a little weird. If you've ever looked it up, like somebody can be barely over the line and be technically obese. So maybe uncheck that.
But
I don't
most of
know.
them fall past
Exclude
that
obese.
You
line,
think?
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
All right, let's go ahead.
Let's pray for me.
The BMI indicator works for most people.
Okay, that's a lot.
So,
Oh my God.
Oh, you got a big
What's the kid
That's
name?
not good still.
Congratulations.
It's better than ours.
Yeah, but to be better than almost nothing is still almost nothing.
You are a teacher, 2%. You can't pass with 2%.
Hey, I haven't seen you guys pull up a higher percentage in your past shows, so I'm
Exactly.
just saying.
no, there was one girl that got like
Where?
one or
When?
two cat bags.
Yeah,
There was one girl that got one or two
But
cat bags. It was shocking.
2.3 we can whittle down real quick too by asking questions like, what about having stepchildren? What about having...
I'm a teacher. I love kids. They love me. I
Yeah,
would be
but
the best
I mean, the
stepmom.
stepchild dynamic is not
I
an easy
know.
one, right?
Yeah, no,
So
I
you can
totally
move into
get
that. Then you can move into, you know, plenty of other things like you were saying earlier. What about, is he nice? Is he kind? Does he
Yeah,
give
he
me the
has to be-
butterflies in my
yeah.
stomach? All that stuff.
Yeah.
So it starts to whittle pretty quick.
Because here's the thing, that guy is 2% of the population, right? And I mean, you've been single for this long. I'm sure you probably come across this guy a few times already, right? That
Yeah,
met these requirements,
probably.
but you turned him down. Like, but you think it's because you didn't like?
Well,
cook-
I only told you my part in it because that's all I can be responsible for.
yeah.
They have their own issues,
Like
and
what?
so, well, I don't know.
Did
I
they like
mean,
break up with you, or did you break up with them? Like you said that you.
It's been both.
Okay. And they told you like you don't cook and you don't listen, or sorry, or
No,
you
I
give
would
your
like.
opinion.
Yeah, I knew, but I didn't want to accept that was, and my friends would be like, "Oh, you don't need to listen to him," like, you know. And so here I am.
Oh, your
Women
friends
give each
are-
other bad advice, man. Is what I know.
They really do.
So your friends made you single. Congrats.
No, I already
No, she
owned
did.
it.
No.
Can I get some credit? I already said what I did wrong, and I just have realized it. And before this, like 6 months ago and prior, I was like, it's fine. I'll just be single, and I'm not a feminist in any sort of way. But I was like, oh
Could fool
well,
me.
Unlikely.
unlikely what?
I don't know. We always.
Sorry, no.
Okay.
You're not- you-
no, I
you think
get
you're not a
offensive
feminist?
with that. No, I'm not.
Okay, so if you don't mind if I test this out to see if you're actually a feminist or not,
Yes.
do you feminism defined as the egalitarianism or equality between men
No.
and women?
Just no.
Okay, so then
I think men are way smarter, more logical. I've always wanted a man boss, like a principal. They're way better. They're not emotional. Like they just think more rationally, and it's just, I've always wanted a traditional Christian relationship, like where they're the head. But I always thought that I had valuable things to say too, and I would put my little cents in when they didn't
Sure. So
want me to.
So back to the feminism thing.
I'm not a feminist.
Okay, all I'm doing is testing it. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
You're talking back
Okay.
like one.
I know, right?
Okay, so anyway, that's you putting your little
That's
2
okay.
cents in there, right? So anyway.
Yeah, see, there's a
Yeah, see,
there it
it's
is.
willful feminist. And then what is
Truly.
submission? What does submission mean?
It means that at the end of the day, if you guys have a discussion, it's his word over yours. And it's ultimately, he doesn't even have to ask you your opinion.
Okay, and do you agree that that's true?
Yes.
Okay.
Before, no.
And do you think that the world should be run by a patriarchy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's basically all of those kind of reject feminist idealism.
Thank you.
But isn't it interesting that you only began to reject feminist idealism 6 months ago when you found out and determined that that feminist idealism might be the cause of why you're single at this age?
What was the, like,
I mean, does that
is
seem
it
a bit
better
convenient?
late than never?
Yes, of course,
Okay,
but
thanks.
you can understand why people might see that as being
No, I
a
get it.
convenient
I get
thing.
it.
Much like when people convert to Christianity when they're in their 30s after having been promiscuous women, things like this. Obviously, that could be a red flag that perhaps you have ulterior motivations than just what, now I believe it, but do you
Yeah.
believe it? Who knows? Same thing when they reformed religions, hard to determine if that's actually what they believe, right?
Yeah.
Would you say, because you obviously went to school, you went to college, right? And I've always would you say that like that ideology was kind of built up from like going to school, like going to college? Because it's very liberal, very.
No. In North Carolina, like, I mean,
Yeah,
where
that's
I
not
grew
that
up,
very
that's
liberal.
not, no, it's.
No, but college
Not like
campuses
that.
are.
College campuses are still liberal in North Carolina, yeah, for sure.
No. I just thought that I knew best. Here I am.
But that's a feminist tendency, though. It's like what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay,
Like,
but
Okay, but
like the
one
whole, you do
thing
understand like
out
the
of all
whole
of it doesn't
concept
make
of
me a feminist.
if you think that you know best, that is a feminist tendency.
Because that pushes away.
Yeah, of
it
course.
pushes
That,
into
I
egalitarianism.
get what you're
right?
saying.
It's a masculine trait.
yeah.
But that's what I didn't realize I was doing
You're still
in a
doing it right now.
relationship. No.
You're cutting him off right now. You're answering before he's even finished his statement.
What? Okay.
And listen.
Damn, Chris.
I'm just saying, bro. She's like, I know, but I'm like, do you even know what the question is?
Yeah, I
You're
think.
calling me a feminist, and I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, but you have you have feminist tendencies and behaviors, and I don't blame you for it. I mean, you're 33 years old. You've been this way for a very long time. It's gonna take you, and you've only realized this 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, and it's very difficult to like let go of certain habits and behaviors
Yeah.
after you've been that way for the better part of 30 years.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's just what it is. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, it's
so.
too late, bro. She's 35, bro. Oh, shit.
33, Chris.
33.
Yeah, I'm
Can't teach all dog do
33.
tricks, man.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me. It's okay.
All right.